Hi, I'm Shreya, but you can call me Shri. Welcome to our humanities journey. Today's topic is academics and research. Part 1. Part of our course: People, Power, and the Policy State. We'll explore how education has evolved, what research really means, and how students like us can shape ideas and innovation. We'll also see how government policies influence what and how we learn, and what careers are possible in this space. Education isn't just about grades. It's about shaping society. So let's dive in and discover how we're all part of this powerful system. Historical evolution of education in India. Let's travel back to ancient India, where students learned in gurukuls. These were informal schools in nature, where students lived with their teacher. Big institutions like Nalanda and Takshashila attracted learners from across Asia. The learning was deep, covering language, medicine, maths, and even governance. This tells us that India had one of the most advanced education systems in the world. British influence and establishment of modern institutions. When the British came, they changed our education system a lot. They focused more on training people for clerical jobs and introduced English as the main language. Universities in Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras were started in 1857. These institutions were the beginning of formal, Western-style higher education in India. Even today, our system carries traces of that structure. Post-independence, educational reforms. After 1947, India needed a new plan, so we focused on literacy and built big institutions like the IITs and IIMs. These helped train engineers, scientists, and leaders. Commissions like the Kothari Commission and the first national education policy in 1968 set goals for equal education for all. It was a time of hope and rebuilding. Current structure of higher education in India. Today, our education is managed by groups like the UGC and AICTE. We have central, state, and private universities, offering everything from arts to engineering. NAAC checks the quality of these institutions. This big system works to give students like you access to diverse subjects and careers. It's one of the largest education networks in the world. What is research? Now let's understand research. It's the act of finding answers about people, nature, or anything around us. Research helps us discover cures, build better tools, and understand problems. Scientists, teachers, and even students conduct research. It's a way of learning beyond textbooks, based on real questions and evidence. Qualitative research. Characteristics and examples. Qualitative research is all about why and how. It uses interviews, group discussions, and observations. For example, a teacher might use it to understand why students enjoy a certain subject. It's common in psychology, education, and policy work. This type helps us explore emotions, experiences, and opinions. Quantitative research. Characteristics and examples. Quantitative research deals with numbers. It's about how much or how many. Surveys, experiments, and polls fall under this. A school might count how many students passed a subject. That's quantitative. It helps in making graphs, comparisons, and decisions based on facts. Comparing qualitative and quantitative methods. Both types are useful in different ways. Qualitative research gives depth, and quantitative gives clarity. One tells stories, the other shows data. Together, they provide a full picture. Good research often combines both to understand and solve complex issues. Applications of research in real-world problems. Research isn't just for scientists. It helps make better laws, improve hospitals, and teach kids better. During COVID-19, it helped find vaccines. In education, it helps decide which teaching method works best. Real-life impact is what makes research exciting and powerful. Overview of national education policies. India has had 3 big education policies in 1968, 1986, and 2020. Each one focused on different needs. The first promoted regional languages. The second supported women and weaker groups. NEP 2020 is the most recent and modern. It focuses on creativity and flexibility in learning. NEP 2020. Goals and structural changes. NEP 2020 lets students choose subjects freely. It combines arts, science, and technology. It also allows colleges to work more independently and improve quality. A new body called the National Research Foundation was made to promote research. It's all about preparing for a changing world. Impact of education. Policies on research and innovation. Thanks to NEPI 2020 and others, more money and support go into research now. Colleges have labs and innovation cells where students can create and test ideas. Many students are now applying for patents. These policies are making India a knowledge-driven economy. Research and policy, driving development and social change. Policies are stronger when they're based on research. Institutions like Niti Aayog use studies to shape decisions on health, food, and education. This is called evidence-based governance. It means decisions are made using facts, not just opinions. You could be part of this change. Youth participation in academic research. Students are doing research through programs like Inspire and KVPY. There are science fairs, competitions, and even online platforms where students can publish work. You don't have to wait till college to start. Many 10th graders are already building apps or studying local issues. How students contribute to knowledge creation. Your ideas matter. Students are starting eco-projects, writing blogs, and even creating school newsletters. These activities share knowledge and build community. Some of these projects have helped solve local problems or even become startups. Creativity and curiosity are your superpowers. Careers in academia, think tanks, and research labs. If you enjoy research, you could become a professor, policy analyst, or lab scientist. Academics teach and write books. Think tanks study social or economic issues. Labs create new medicines or machines. All these careers shape the future and are open to you. Future of academic research. Digital and global trends. Research is going global. People from different countries work together using online tools. AI and data science make research faster and smarter. Open access journals mean anyone can read studies online. You are growing up in a time where learning has no borders. Key takeaways and summary. So what have we learned? Education builds society. Policies guide our learning. And research brings change. Both types of research, qualitative and quantitative, are powerful. Students, like you, are already contributing. And the future? It's bright and full of opportunities. Reflect and explore. Take a moment to think. What part excited you the most? Was it the tech, the people, or the ideas? Ask yourself, what would you research if given a chance? Start with small steps. Join a club, ask questions, or write an article. Because every big change starts with one curious mind. Maybe yours.